Yo, is this nigga serious? You're sitting here right with us. Everybody heard but you.
Yo, this is your gotta know that TV.
School.
What's up, man? It's your boy Mike Bleeds.
Of course, what up?
Chad Bunny.
This is you gotta know that TV.
Yes,
we
sir.
got a motherfucking special guest with us, man. Sec 5 God, Bashir.
You already know. It ain't easy being special, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Rough Ryders.
You already know.
Family,
Y'all niggas know.
Yeah, family and Swizz and everybody. So I mean, it's just a pleasure, man. We knew him since we were kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he changed a lot, man. He used to be a crazy ass brolic motherfucker walking around, scaring, barking at people
with dogs, running around with dogs and shit all day.
Yeah, you know, it's the lifestyle, you know. But thank God for kids. They saved a lot of niggas.
That's a fact.
My kids saved a lot of niggas' lives.
I believe it.
Niggas was petrified to think about shit.
I believe it.
Brolic ass nigga.
I'm a good guy now. Be God bless.
You're about shit.
God bless.
You're about shit. What that mean? When you where you like from? Cause are you like from section 5?
I'm from Mt Vernon.
Okay.
From a block called 3rd and 3rd. If you ever been there, don't go to that block.
I've seen it.
It's bad news,
slums.
babe. It's the slums of the slums. It's like, you know,
Don't go there.
like any other ghetto, any other bad ghettos, high violence, high drugs. You know, I grew up I lived on the corner of that block, so you know, in the 80s.
So what brought you to 5?
Niggas shot through the window a couple times when he was little.
Sheesh.
Not at us, but you know, we was younger and the bullets was flying through the window. My mom was like, "This is enough. We gotta go."
That's
Then we
crazy.
came. Then my aunt found an apartment over here. Then we all moved over here. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's dope.
Around what year was that?
91.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
right. So you definitely a sec 5 like
Yeah. I've been
Veteran.
Yeah, I'm a veteran. I'll be here. I'll be there.
Yeah.
You know.
So I used to hear stories as a kid, like you had wild, crazy ass fucking dogs, like dead up in the crib. Like that's a true story?
Big facts.
Yeah.
That's that video with Jadakiss. Put your hands up or down.
Yeah.
Whatever
Put
the
your
joint
hands
is.
up.
Yeah. That's my crib right there.
Oh, word?
That is my crib. Them niggas shot the video in my living room, in my backyard. That's my White Plains Road and all that. So, you know, my shit was wild. Like, you know, just come over there, do whatever they do. Dogs, hoes, weed, you know.
Yo, what was the thing with dogs with y'all? Like, that was like y'all thing.
Like back in the day, that was just a thing. Like, everybody just had dogs. Dogs was a street nigga symbol. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you got a dog, that's another hustle. You do whatever you do with the dog, you make some money, you breed them, you sell the puppies, or whatever you're doing, it's all gambling. So that's what it was. That's why everybody had them.
Yeah.
So there was Michael Vick and the dogs too? Gambling?
Right. That's when I stopped. Right when that shit went down. I was like, oh.
Oh, you was a real dog lover, and some of them were just doing it for the bread.
Yeah. I was doing it for the bread too, but I didn't know you was gonna go to jail for that shit for like 7 years. I'm like, hold up, baby.
It's gotta stop.
Oh, the party's over, baby.
Yeah.
And all them dogs turned to pets immediately.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They all got coats and, you know, fingernail polish and all that shit, yo.
So you just selling them after that? Like, let me
Selling them, and I breed them, cause they all pedigree registered with the
AKG.
Yeah, with the AKG. You know, a lot of entertainers in the dogs. Like I met Aaron Hall like that. Me and Aaron Hall is cool. Wow. Nate Newton, like all the football players. Like, 'cause a lot of people is really into dogs, but they just keep it on the low. But that was my thing.
What brought you into Rough Rider lifestyle? Like, how did you even get involved with the Rough Riders and shit?
Well, I was there from the very beginning because D and Waah, I think they live with me in my house on 3rd Avenue in Mt Vernon. Swizz and them is my cousin, so they literally are my family. Like, that's when I go to family reunions and Thanksgiving. That's who I'm with.
Okay.
Since I was a kid, so just
Gangsta.
Oh, okay. So,
just fortunate, like, you know what I'm saying, or unfortunate, however you look at it. You know what I'm
so
saying?
you basically born in. So,
Yeah, I was born in this shit, so I didn't know none of this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Growing up,
Yeah.
they was the street legends. They was the street legends that caught a break.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of up and coming management, because at first the Rough Riders management, right?
Yeah, they managed the locks. That was part of it. They already had a label, special effects and all this other stuff, but they was trying to get in the game because the streets was wild. You're talking about 87, 88, 89. It was live right then. You know
So
what
was
I'm saying?
they doing work with like Heavy D and other guys from like
They wasn't working with them, but we knew them.
Yeah, they
Okay.
from Mt Vernon too.
So we see them, like Mt Vernon ain't that big. So we see them every day.
Rest in peace.
I'll be sure.
Heavy D. Like Mt Vernon is like real rich with like real talent. Like if niggas understand, like I can say niggas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you good.
Fuck you want.
It's too late. I already said
nigga.
Well, you know niggas. There's a lot of now. You know Denzel, Debbie Allen, Felicia Rashad, Albie Shaw, Heavy D, Pete Rock. There's a long list of people from that little town.
Yeah.
So it was just a lot of talent there, and they wasn't one of the talented ones. They was just some street dudes that seen all these talented people coming up and was like, I want to figure out how to do that instead of doing this.
Right.
So what was your first like outing? Like what was your first impression meeting DMX? What was that like?
I met DMX when I was like 12, 11 years old, so I knew him since I was a kid. And basically, he was just a rapper. He was just the best, like in the area, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, he was just a legend. Like everybody knew who he was.
Before he was on?
Way, like 15, 12 years before he was on. Like everybody had DMX, the great mixtapes, Darkman X, and they was just circulating through the hood, so everybody knew who he was.
This is before 98?
Way before, like 87.
Oh,
88,
fucking long?
89.
Yeah, because when DMX got on, he was like almost 30, right? DMX is old when he finally got on.
Yeah, he like 27.
My cousin that was messing with DMX about 8 years before he got on. 8 to 9 years to run around with him, but before he even got on a song.
But wasn't managing him yet, though.
Nah, they wasn't managing him. He was just part of the situation. I know him, the ex's wife, his whole family. I know everybody. Wow. Like, it was my people.
Been doing it since the top of the 90s.
Yeah, early 80s, like 88,
late
87.
Yeah.
But you see the difference between the game then and the game now. These dudes put some shit up on YouTube or some shit on Snapchat. They get signed that day. X, Jay-Z, Busta, all them dudes had to grind it out. Mixtapes up and back.
That's like a 10-year run.
Yeah, that's a grind, bro.
Like, that's why they feel they might not say it, but they feel some kind of way when niggas get on so fast and don't earn it. Mm-hmm. And that's why niggas get on and don't stay on.
Yeah, that's true.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Where's Young LA right now, B?
Yeah, right.
I like Young LA.
Yeah.
He probably working at Waffle House or something, B. You know what I'm saying? You might see him on World Star fighting a customer right now. He was cool. Ain't I?
Yeah.
Now where is he at?
Yeah.
Who you talking about?
Exactly.
Ain't I? You know what
T.I.'s artist.
Oh, he was on the song with
Young Grand Hustle.
Exactly. Young Dro. These people I like back then.
I fuck with
Young
Dro.
Yeah.
Young Joe got a following though.
Shoulder lean? Nah, that's my guy.
Yeah.
Other guy you talking about?
Salamander Sanos.
Ain't nobody talking like
you
that.
spoke on Jay a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
I had an OD question for you. Was you there when fucking Jay went against DMX in a pool hall?
I wasn't there. I was young.
Yeah.
That night, who knows what happened? I don't know. I knew they was going.
Yeah.
But I couldn't make it. But I heard all about it right after it happened.
You missed a classic.
Yeah.
What you heard?
I heard Dog did his thing. You know, my side. My side is my side.
Yeah.
So we always gonna say our side won.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? I heard Jay-Z did his thing, but they didn't go there to battle each other.
They didn't. I heard they did go to battle each other.
No.
Wow. So what was
They happened to be there. Original Flavor, which one of their members is from Co-op. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I forgot his name. Ski or someone, one of the producers. Boom. He's from Co-op. And they was battling this group called the Harlem Knights, which is another rap group from Harlem. Godwin and all this, like, you know, some street dudes. They was supposed to battle. And they did. It was okay. But then the two big dogs was just sitting there watching. And then they got it on. And that's how that shit went. Yeah, J&X.
Yeah, they was going for hours, man.
That's how it went back in the day. Like, everybody just, you had to really be able to spit for hours.
I heard they were supposed to battle each other, but one of them didn't want to, like one of them was like ducking.
They did battle.
They saying like
the rumor was Jay was ducking X. That's when we was going up. That's what. Yeah.
I don't know. I doubt it.
You doubt it?
I doubt if he was ducking them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, see how Jay-Z move. He a little creepy, crawly ass.
Yeah.
So he want things to be set up right for him.
Yeah.
If he don't benefit, then he don't want
He had nothing to do with it. That's just
I get it.
I would do the same thing if I got a chance of losing.
Yeah.
you want to get
like X.
Yeah, I'm
gonna get bit like
put
that.
all the cards in my favor.
Because Jay battled Busta. He used to battle Busta back in the day. That used to be a known thing in like the early 90s.
That's what it was. Niggas just go to your hood. Everybody in the hood got a rapper that can rap from their hood. You go there. If you better than that dude from their hood, then that dude becomes a fan. He tells somebody else, yo, my man is nice, and just spreads. And Jay-Z was nice.
So you know you got any like notable, like memorable like battles you was at, like you could tell us about? Do you remember like one?
Yeah, I remember Cassidy.
Oh, you was around for that.
I was with
Cool,
when
he on
Cassidy
fire.
battled Lotto. This dude named Lotto. Nobody never talk about. Yo, Lotto, what's up? I ain't forget.
Wow.
Cassidy and
Sheesh.
Lotto. This is how they got
Must
the
been
deal.
good.
Cassidy and Lotto battled for 4 hours
So,
straight.
place to see, though. Like, what year was
Boom.
this? 2000.
Cassidy Lotto.
It might have been 2000, 2001. Cassidy was like 14.
Oh yeah.
So however old he is now, subtract that, carry the 1, 14. Boom. Nigga, Lotto was from Philly. They both from Philly.
Yeah.
Philly got nothing but rap. Everybody in Philly rap.
They used to have it on fire.
He's
back in
been
the day.
Fire that time.
Philly got nothing but talent.
All battle rappers.
Battle
too,
rappers.
basically.
Battle rappers,
$3, shout out
That was
$3.
it. That's their culture. Meek Mill came from that.
it's what they do.
Young Hot.
Free.
It's not even just
Beans.
rapping, it's music. They got the oatmeal people, I call them, like the soul food, tofu type people that real, you know what I'm saying? The roots. The organic wheatgrass niggas, you know what I'm saying? They good for that though. I respect it, you know what I'm saying?
Juices for life niggas.
Juices for life ass niggas, you feel
Styles
me?
P. Shout out to
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, they stole their wave.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They be on their group, you know what I'm saying? They a tiger bomb shit. It's cool.
So what happened with the battle?
We came and we was up there. This goes on like probably once or twice a week. Niggas come from all over the tri-state area or wherever they come from to battle to get on. So they came in there. Cassidy was already there because Swizz brought him around.
Oh, I forgot he fucked this was hard.
Actually, Swizz's father brought him around. My cousin, TD. That's his pops.
Okay, yeah.
He brought him around. He's the first person to discover them, as far as we know, as far as in New York.
Cassidy.
The Larceny, the group.
The group.
They wasn't broke up yet.
Okay.
Okay, so Cass was in Larceny.
Cassidy was in Larceny. There's Shiz and Akbar. Cal Akbar. There's all three of them. They was all nice. Cassidy just stood out. You know what I'm saying? Lotto was a young dude that was from Philly. So he was like, yo, you from Philly? You from Philly? What's up? They started battling. That shit went on for about 4 hours.
Wow.
Fire.
Was Lotto good or Cassidy just drowned them out? Like,
4 hours?
Bro, 4 hours?
He had to be nice.
He had to
so
be
what
nice.
happened? What happened to the that's just crazy shit. Like what happened to these dudes? Like
Lotto, I ain't forget you. Paulie, all y'all in
Damn.
Philly. You know what I'm saying? This is me, B. Y'all already know. The slum of the slum.
shit crazy.
You know what I'm
yo.
saying? You scrape the scum off the bottom of the
4 hour
sewer, nigga.
battle.
You know what I'm saying? At least 4 hours. Everybody's in there sweating in a small room in the back. If you watch the documentary, they talk about the battle in the back room. The same thing happened there. That was an everyday occurrence. I seen that. I seen Beanie battle. I seen when Beanie got his deal, the round he spit to get his deal with Jay-Z. But rewind. Cassidy and Lotto went back and forth. Cassidy won by a slim margin. He didn't blow him out.
Okay.
I know Cass personally. What's up? Cass is me. What's up?
Yeah.
He didn't blow him out, but he beat him. But it wasn't no majority decision. It was like a split decision. You know what I'm saying? They was just going so hard. Niggas got tired. And they all had so many crazy lines. Lotto. That's who y'all...
Wish we could see that because we saw Cassidy and Freeway like,
Yeah.
and even that like I mean it's kind of biased because
He
like
murdered that nigga. Cassidy bodied.
That wasn't even like a battle to me. Like,
Yeah.
it was like a fucking
massacre.
it was
a lot of people were like in my time a lot of people were biased because they were Rockefeller fans and
That's what
things of
happened.
that
There used to
nature.
be that.
Rap is rap, man. You suck. You nice. And that nigga got
See,
bodied.
the worst
And
thing...
so it's like but then the Jadakiss and the Beans battle like who won that one?
Well,
then?
Be-
Like,
But that wasn't. I'm talking about real battles. I'm talking
I'm
about
about-
face-to-face
yeah.
battles. I'm not talking about those type of battles. I'm talking about face-to-face.
Oh,
battles.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So
Nah, they
you
killed
said,
we talking about Philly.
you said you see.
talking about
Beanie-
Philly. We talking about Yonkers, Mount Vernon. So
Yeah.
I had to bring that up.
You said you seen Beanie battle.
I was there, man. Listen,
When he
I
battled.
am the fly on the wall.
Yeah.
I'm not just fly, nigga. You heard?
Yo, so what's your official title with the Ruff Ryders? You was just there, like
I was
a family,
everything.
nigga.
Dude, I do whatever needs to be done from A to Z.
I know
That's
you
what
did-
it,
I know
that's
you
what
did
it was in the
security.
beginning. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
security, bust a couple heads, you know.
Yeah.
That's just fun type of shit, but you know. But then when I realized like it was real money to be made in here, I had to try to figure out what I'm gonna do. Like, yo, I can't just be doing this.
You ain't no dumb nigga.
Once you start beating up people and doing shit like that, you get put in a beat up box.
Yeah, you can't
And
do
you
it.
never leave that box.
Yeah, you get put in that
Like,
shell.
no matter how many bright ideas you got, they're like, oh yeah, word,
Yeah,
beat up
don't-
nigga.
don't punch that nigga.
Yeah, beat up nigga. Go stomp that nigga.
They
out
fuck
there.
around-
You know what I'm saying?
They fuck around, be scared of your idea type shit.
Exactly. They scared to tell you no or maybe not. You know what I'm saying? So I try to sometimes you got to reshape how people perceive you. That's all. What was the question though?
Nah, I said, did you ever have an official title? No.
Nah.
You did it all.
I did it all. I was security. I was A&R. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
you know it's
executive
funny.
assistant.
I seen you on some song credits. Like your name's on song
I did
credits.
some skits. You ever heard the Pac-Man skit on
Some
DMX
OD
album?
skits. I already know you're on mad
Pac-Man
skits.
skit. The joint when they be like, where you from? You born and raised around here? Name my mama here, my papa here, everybody. That's me, nigga. I'm Pac-Man, nigga. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, so in some hoods and around the hood, they call me Pac-Man. Like, I got a lot of aliases because I did a lot of shit, so people know me for different names in different areas. You know what I'm saying? Can't remember the same name everywhere, but then
You said A&R, like what artists?
like I was working with not official title, but doing the A&R work with Jadakiss album styles, helping them with the beats, picking the beats and this and that. Like the
They first albums.
Kiss of Death, his second album.
Ooh.
I was more so on that.
Which Styles album? The Gangsta and the
Gangsta and the
Gentleman?
Gentleman. Yeah, I was working with him on that. You know what I'm saying? So, mhm.
Yeah, so you.
I was working with him. A lot of the producers I helped him, I linked them up with. They went on to blow up and do bigger things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy for everybody.
What about Drag On?
What about him?
Yeah, what happened to him?
Drag is,
Filthy. He was so.
he was nice, but what I like to say is Drag was a little ahead of his time. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
That's
I was.
fact.
You know what I'm saying? He was a little ahead of his time. Like now, not even now, maybe about 5 years ago, everybody was on that same type of time he was on. He was one of the first New York people to be on some Southern shit.
Yeah, he was.
Period.
Nah, that nigga was super
He
dope.
He was fire.
He had a certain cadence to him that a lot of people probably didn't appreciate back then.
He still posts.
niggas busting guns.
Yeah, we bust our guns. Yeah. He posts every once in a while. He still be having his little freestyle. He killing it. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all seen him freestyle about a year ago for me.
Yeah, he still posts them every day. That's my man. He out in Cali somewhere. I seen him.
He live in Cali now?
Yeah, that's my boy.
He was from the Bronx, wasn't he?
He from
Yes.
Rosedale.
Right there, Rosedale, off of the Cross Bronx,
Off the
right?
Brooklyn, right
Off the
there.
Brooklyn, off the
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
that's dope.
I know all them. I knew Drag when Drag was a baby. When Drag was selling oils on 125th Street. I remember you, Mel.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Says selling oils.
That's me. What?
Goat shit.
Bob, talk about going on them tours and shit like that, yo. I know that shit had to be a fucking different type of animal.
Alright.
We want
to think first.
We can take the dirty version and the clean version.
Yeah.
Yo, one, like what y'all want to talk about, the broads or the tour in general?
Talk about the tour in general first.
All right, the tour in general was probably the best experience of my life because I ain't never leave the hood,
Yeah.
like for no extended period of time. But
You on the backstage tour?
No, not that.
I was there, but that's not my first tour was the Survival of the Illest tour.
Oh, okay, with Onyx.
With Onyx,
Watch that.
Redman, J.O. Felony, Method Man,
Fire.
DMX, Call Mega,
Cool, nigga.
X1, rest in peace. Like I
Call
remember
Mega
all
with the
y'all.
Truman.
Ja Rule. I
Call
remember all y'all.
Omega with the Truman.
Yeah.
He's
Yo,
from Queens, but he went to Truman.
Y'all heard they was only Method Man had an interview. Speaking of, he had an interview.
Eric Sermon too.
They only made about $2,500 a show back then.
I could believe that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
That
that makes sense.
These are major tours. Like right now,
But you gotta remember back then,
My nigga Meth was slinging.
nobody knew
Sunday.
how much money they was really making behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew. Once they found out, that's when they started hitting them like, yo, no, I don't need this type of money.
Red and Meth was getting probably different endorsements. Not
Yeah,
the
because they
other-
was
they had
already
a-
big. They was big stars by
they had
then.
a clothing line.
Yeah,
I mean,
Onyx was big stars.
Yeah.
EPMD was there. They was big stars. Keith Murray was on the tour. It was cool.
Sheesh, that tour must have been
It was a lit.
retarded.
That was
Hood
hood
nigga.
35 cities if I'm
I don't remember. All I know is that shit was crazy. And I had a lot of fun. I came literally straight from the hood. I ain't have no bags, no nothing. Like, you want to go on tour? Yup. When? Now. I'm out. I'll figure everything out when I get there, B. I came back with about 4 bags, though. That's all I want to say. I went with no bags and a pair of jean shorts. You know what I'm saying?
Some baggy ass jeans.
Yeah, jean shorts. Them shit might have been Fat Farm or some nasty joints like that, B. Them shit might have been something nasty. But I ain't come back with them things, though.
So that had to be like 2000.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
It was right when DMX's song 4321 came out. He might have had Get At Me, dog. It might have been,
So that could have been a little before that, then, 99.
he had to have the song out, though.
was 99.
It had to be Get At Me,
98,
dog.
pardon me.
Nah, he was out by then. It had to be the first album because how you on tour with
Well,
this
how
one
you on
song?
tour with Onyx?
Yeah, how you on tour with Onyx
Official nasty
with a
niggas.
feature.
Yeah.
With one song. So it was cool. We ran around out there.
He was.
Me, Call Mega, my man, It's the dude from Queensbridge.
Back
John DeLorean. Like, I know them. Like, they was in a group. I ain't know him before this rap. I didn't even know they rapped. We was just on some just thugging it, whatever we went.
Oh, you never rapped?
Nah, B. I just felt like rappers was corny, B. Like,
I'm
why would I go out there and say everything I just did to these niggas, yo? It doesn't make no sense
that's
to me.
back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
Back in the day, everybody used to really do what they said.
Looking back now, I wish I did rap. Because I did a lot more dumb shit then that wasn't as profitable as if I just got in that mic and just said all that shit.
Everybody's lying now. So.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn. But you know.
Yo, episode 4 on that Ruff Ryders Chronicles.
Yeah.
You talked about how the tour tainted you.
Big facts.
Tainted you.
Oh,
Tainted, that's
when
the
you
word.
say some shit like that,
Tainted,
like, yo,
yo.
I need to know what the fuck you mean.
Oh, you couldn't really say what it was on BET,
What did
nigga?
you see these ladies doing?
They thought he was DMX anyway. So.
Hold on. Yeah. You asked me what was my role?
Yeah.
I was a stunt double, nigga. Nigga, survival of the illest, a black ball nigga, you all look the same, right? Boom. X come off stage, boom. He run over there. Everybody, X. But I'm on stage too with a hoodie on too. Not her. Right? All the girls will follow me. Or the whole crowd will follow me. The X will slide off and go where he want to go. So I was literally a stunt double on that tour. That's how it ended up being. That was before I gained all this luxurious poundage and all that. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire though.
You told
Yo.
a story. You said you seen homegirl kiss her husband in the mouth.
No, stop. I got this. I got this. Boom. So this is what we do on tour. I'm a lurker, okay? I lurk from time to time. So when you outside, everybody in the all the artists got their chicks up in the hotel room, but you know I'm not an artist, so I gotta get it how I live. So I'm in the lobby all day like this. Looking for anything, a raccoon, anything that be on it. What's up? Everybody's on it like that. All the different crews from different areas is on it like that. So we out there chilling like this. So we out there like 6, just smoking, chilling, drinking, just talking shit. Like 7 in the morning come, car pull up, boom. I'm like, all right, who the fuck is this? I'm on this bitch. Well, she got kids on it? I don't care, whatever. She kissed her husband goodbye. Kissed her kids goodbye. She got on a whole uniform. She worked at the hotel we at.
Oh.
Body.
They think they dropping her off to work. She comes in the hotel, goes upstairs in the hotel, sits on the floor in the line with the rest of the bitches waiting to get fucked. By whomever. You know what I'm saying? Whoever artist. I know the artist, I ain't gonna do you like that. You know what I'm saying? But sat there. It was famous rappers sitting on the floor waiting. Famous female rappers sitting on the floor. There's only a few female rappers, so y'all do the math.
Yeah.
See, they all, like 5 of them lined up, B. Waiting to get popped.
We gonna ask when
That's a fact.
Disgusting.
I wanna
So
know
that means
on
time out.
Good.
So that means a coworker or somebody of that sort called their friend up like,
Yes.
yo, DMX, Method Man,
Yes.
right there in this hotel.
Or they was working the night before and seen them there the next day. Was like,
She's
I'm
like,
coming
babe,
back.
I gotta do a late shift.
Yes.
That's the
I
tape.
got-
That's
I
why
gotta
I was
do- I gotta
tainted.
do
You
a
feel me?
triple.
Like before the tour, I thought girls, I knew girls wasn't. They had their bullshit with them, but I gave them a little bit more respect. That I didn't realize how low y'all willing to go.
Loose.
Yo, you kissed it. Then after you finish sucking off the whole the 3rd floor, you get back in the car, kiss your husband and the kids, and go home. That's a fact. That's a fact. If a rapper gets your kid, if a rapper gets your girl, just kiss her goodbye.
Yeah.
It's over. You don't want her back.
Yeah,
You don't even want
her.
her. Even if she come back, you don't want her back. She got all type of DNA on her. She got she got 1,000 pounds of DNA on her back. You don't want that, bitch. You crazy?
None of that.
So she had to, like, some of them had to go through, like, you gotta fuck him first before you even get into the master bedroom.
Bitches was fucking me. I wasn't DMX. I'm just a nigga with a hoodie on.
Wow.
They was fucking me just to be around. I'm like, this is all my dreams is coming true and my nightmares. You know what I'm saying?
That's love. That's
You know what I'm
love
saying?
right there.
That's
bro.
love.
That's
But at the same time, you just gotta know what it is. Like they'll leave with you from this city, go with you 3-4 cities. Like they ain't had nothing to do the day before that.
Quit their
And go
job.
with you quit their job, like for real.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
just
no,
do what you want.
I'm not a waitress anymore. When I get back, I'll look for something else.
Exactly. So it was cool.
Straight pulling them out the Waffle House.
I got it.
Here, take a little
I
fit
got
out.
a lot of Waffle House broads, yo. Extra syrup and all that. You know?
Yo, so I'm gonna change the subject a little loose. Yo, so it was a story, notorious story that I seen actually on the show. Was you there when the fucking the Boston issue?
Yeah, I was there.
With shout out Benzino, man.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it got
shit
crazy.
happens, B. I don't even know what niggas want me to say. Niggas violence is, you know what I'm saying? It's all over the world.
Yeah.
Niggas can't.
What's the story though? Like that how that occurred?
I'm gonna keep it 100, B. It was a young lady named Queen Pen. Remember her, the rapper?
Oh yeah, definitely remember her.
Loose.
Yeah.
Nah, not Queen.
Very loose.
Queen Pen. She was on No Diggity.
Yeah, nigga,
No
that's my
Diggity.
bro, nigga.
I'm about to bag him up.
Party in the party.
When I say loose, I mean wasn't like a conservative.
Yeah,
she wasn't a conservative female rapper.
Yeah, she was
She
like
was
a dude.
she felt like she was hood. I felt like she was
She
hood.
was.
So she probably waiting
So
at
what
that
happened
door.
was, boom.
Alright, so yeah, what happened?
The story got a little misconstrued on a documentary, or whatever. But it's cool. It was a long time ago. Someone brought their daughter to the tour, right, to give X some brownies because everybody loved DMX. So they brought their daughter there. She was like 15. She wanted to give them some brownies. But what ended up happening is when they got there, she was looking for them, and somebody lured her on the tour bus and raped the little girl, B. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't with us. They was with another crew. I ain't gonna say no names, but you know what I'm saying? How you see how it played out.
Tell me later.
Y'all know, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know who the controversy. So what happened was, boom. I was outside lurking as usual. I'm about to bust a move on Queen Pen. Anything moving, I was with it.
Yeah.
I just want y'all to know that.
Smoke
I don't care, whatever.
Yeah.
Listen, B, I'm on anything.
Yeah.
At that point, I'm straight out the slums.
Love Queen Pen, nigga.
Telling you. Boom. So she come out, she's screaming, oh, that's some bullshit, fuck that. I want to talk to this nigga X. No. So we go and I'm like, yo,
Wait, who said that? That was
Queen Pen is saying, fuck that, that's some bullshit when she found out what happened.
Oh, about the little girl.
About the little girl. It was somebody from the other team that lured him on the bus, lured the girl on the bus and then did her dirty. That's what happened. So we get inside, they telling X what happened. So X is like, yo, I want to talk to, you know what I'm saying? So let me talk to Benzino. He's the boss of their little crew out there. Let me talk to him. He just wanted to talk. But then they came back there on some extra deep shit. So, you know, depending on how you move is how people respond. You know what I'm saying? If you come with 30 niggas, people going to respond like it's 30 niggas. Like, yo.
Energy.
What y'all want?
I'm going to move off your energy.
Yeah, exactly. However you carry it, I'm going to carry it. So they chilling. They start, you know what I'm saying? X was I was in the dressing room with X. His security wouldn't let us out the room because he was about to go on a show. But they came back there, so they outside. So then you hear about a commotion.
This shit is happening right before he's about to perform.
Yeah. It's always
like that.
It's always drama, B.
That show must have been fucking fire.
Exactly. Straight. It was just the dopest shit ever, yo.
canceled it after her, but
Yeah. They tried to cancel it. You know what I'm saying? We still performed, but it was, you know what I'm saying? So then they came, they showed up. The Locks was out there. A couple other people from the camp was out there. They rolled 30 deep or whatever, start talking all crazy. That wasn't talking like on some peace type of shit. And you want 30 niggas, I mean, is it really peace?
Nah.
You don't need 30 people for peace.
All you need is 2-3 dudes.
Exactly. So then boom, that went down. They said something, somebody threw something that started happening. And you know, we specialize in knifage. So, you know, I ain't gonna say they're tussling with 30 niggas all day. I mean, even though I wasn't a part of it, I got a couple at the end. Just
couple late kicks.
Just for being thirsty. But they was putting in all the work. I'll give niggas their respect for who put the work in. I'm not gonna run around fronting.
The game was crazy.
They was hawking niggas.
SP used to stay talking about the hawk.
That's all he talked about.
That's what we did. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened at the time. It worked out. You know what I'm saying? Fortunately, nobody got locked up for no extended period of time. Everybody got out. The police in the town.
Very good. They
wanted Benzino. They was asking why y'all ain't kill him. We don't like that. And them niggas should have killed him. Like those is facts.
The cops wanted y'all to
kill DMX.
They killed Benzino on his crew.
A notorious nigga in Boston.
Yeah. They was like, oh, he's a bully. He only act this way. People come to his town, but when he goes other places, he don't act like this.
That's how you supposed to act when people. I mean, not. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you know what? His thing, he felt like everybody felt like Boston was sweet.
That's a fact.
So he used to have this extra, like, yo, y'all come here, it ain't sweet. Like,
Larry Bird made it look sweet, nigga. So you got the
Larry Bird. Larry Bird was tough.
You think it's a white neighborhood, it's all white motherfuckers?
It is.
Yeah, but no, it's some black niggas too. That's
a fact. That's what you're trying to say. It's still hood, like, you know what I'm saying?
Don't get it twisted, you know what I'm saying? And
he was white with black people.
Nah, come on, Bobby Brown from Boston, B.
Yeah, it's a fact.
All them New Edition from Boston.
Bobby wasn't a gangster at the time.
Yes, he is.
But nobody knew that though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew it.
He was an R&B artist. No one knew he was not on that.
But around that time, Bobby was getting a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
So,
Gangsta New
trouble though.
See,
Not like
violent,
violence.
not gangster.
Not no
he's
violence.
getting in trouble, like drunk driving.
Yeah, all
shit
sorts
like
of silly
that.
shit. You know what I'm saying? But Boston is real. Like any. Listen, I've been in a lot of states, all over this world, all over this country. One thing I can tell you is, there's no shortage of people willing to kill you.
Yeah, sure.
There's no shortage of that. No matter where you go, somebody will murder you.
Somebody want to make a name for themselves.
Period. I don't care where you at. I don't care how tough.
We went.
I don't care how tough
Me and
you
him went
think
to
you
school
are.
upstate, man. It was right, Bleeze. When we went to school upstate, it was fucking gangster as hell up there. It was crazy up there.
I went to school in Buffalo, you know, same type of shit. I went to Buff State. All y'all people up in Buffalo, I know what it is up in Buffalo or down in the Griselda, all y'all getting your movement and all that. I already know what it was from way back. Bailey Avenue and all that. I was up there, like, I was active.
Clap on the Buffalo.
Yeah, I know. That was my man. I said, see, Clap. I told Clap I went to the school.
school together?
Nah, I'm older than Clap. But I know he was going there. So I told Clap, yo, this is what you look out for. Don't think it's sweet.
Yeah.
Niggas will twist your cap.
Shout out to Clap.
Come on, yeah. You crazy. Logi. I know you, B. I remember you, B, with the little crossover.
Gotta know that. Stop. Yo, I got another question too. Like, I'm a young nigga, so I ain't get to like hit the clubs. Cause
You ain't that young, nigga. Come on,
I mean,
B.
I'm in the 30s. I'm in the light 30s.
Damn.
I never got to go to the tunnel.
I guess I'm an old nigga then.
Did you get to
Light-
hit the
light
tunnel?
30.
I've never heard that shit before.
Yeah.
I'm light 30s.
Light 30s.
Light 30. I mean, I'm
Under 35.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
light-
I'm a light
light
30. Nigga, hard 30. I'm 35 and up. You know what I'm saying?
A hard 30 and a light 30.
Nigga, nah.
Light 30.
I'm a light 30. You know what I'm
I
saying?
give a nigga a light 30 on the court.
That's how you know niggas get old when they trying to shade that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a light 30.
You had your.
He a hard 30. Pause.
a hard 30.
I'm medium. I'm medium.
I'm saying medium.
He's a medium
Like
30.
he got to go to Mars 2112 and all that
Oh,
shit.
yeah,
I ain't get to hit those clubs.
Yeah, we didn't.
We caught the BB Kings and all those type of clubs. You got to hit the tunnel though.
Yeah.
I heard the energy in the tunnel was fucking
Gangster.
The tunnel was. Let me describe the tunnel.
I heard the tunnel was like a drug
The tunnel was like Rikers Island with music, with a soundtrack and broads.
Yeah.
Like all the wildest people in the world went to the tunnel. The first 500 broads is free, so everybody, all the dudes gonna show up.
Yeah.
The first 500 chicks that get there is free, so they all go in.
it was a warehouse then, because you know if it's on
So the West Side Highway is a warehouse.
Yeah.
and this is like a you know it's a warehouse.
The whole thing was
So 500.
the first 500 chicks free. Listen
So
to
how many people could fit in the tunnel then? Like,
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Thousands.
It was
Thousands?
Yeah,
The tunnel. I used to
Couple
So the
thousand.
tunnel was just an open area.
Yeah, it's open. It's
like
a club.
And I heard it was like literally a tunnel.
Yeah.
Walk to the club. Shout out to
So that's when
Uncle
niggas
Al,
used to get
Black
fixed
Elvis,
up?
He told me about that.
That's what
Black
you
I
Elvis.
seen at least
Right,
8 people get cut in their face in the tunnel. At least 8. At least 8. You go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
You mess around, get cut in the bathroom. It was like,
Why do I want to go there then?
it's a good question, man.
To prove,
That's
to prove you're tough.
Let me explain something to you. That is the problem with us as a people, B. Wherever there's danger, we want to go there. We don't want to avoid trouble. We want to see the drama. You know what I'm saying? Or cause it.
Well, when I got into my late 30s,
Like,
I ain't really cared
Avoid
for that
the
shit.
drama.
I was trying to avoid that shit.
Yeah.
The 20s, nigga, I was ready. I was with whatever.
Exactly, because you grew up and then you knew better. People start getting shit to live for, B. When you're younger, you don't give a fuck. That's why when you're in the military, they want you to come in the military when you're young.
Yeah.
Not when you're older, when you got some sense about yourself.
Yeah. So about shit like you done did all the wild shit. You done did all the crazy shit. Lived your life.
It was very non-profitable.
Yeah.
Let me explain something to you out there in the world. Thugging is not profitable, B. Be the smart dude.
Unless you have put it on wax.
Exactly.
So what you doing now?
So now, boom. Well, I was just being dad, working, doing regular stuff. And then my people called me. They want me to get back in the mix. Swizz and them called me. So I've been out in LA for 2.5 months after the verses with Snoop. just politicking with them. We've been working on DMX's new album, which is actually decent. It's a very good album.
Very.
You know what I'm saying? We were doing that. We're about to work on a compilation, a couple movies here and there. So I don't know, just nurturing my connections. That's what I've been doing, and just reconnecting with everybody I know. And then once I got back with everybody, I seen the love. Everybody like, yo, what's up? I'm like, oh, I forgot about y'all. You know, so my whole life been Pampers and baby wipes for the past couple years. You know?
So basically, you distanced yourself from them years ago.
Years, yeah.
So he was like, all right, I see. This is when my time to just go this way.
Yeah,
go this
it's
way.
run its course.
Yeah.
I don't see where I can make some money. And at this stage of my life, it's about money, and it's all about money and bettering myself for my family and my kids.
Facts.
So I'll start doing that. But they always call me and look, what's going, what you doing? But then you know what I'm saying, I talked to my family. It was like, yo, you might want to go out there and do that. Yeah. So I'm like, all right. So that's why I went out to LA. I was out there kicking it with Dame, Dash, and all these other Scott Storch, all these people. I know all these people like.
No, well, that's super dope that you move your life into the positive direction, and which is still riding with Ruff Ryders and looking into getting some revenue, some great revenue out of it, and great opportunities. So, yo, we just appreciate you coming through, man, showing love.
Ah, man, that's the least.
Sec 5 Dawn right here.
Ah, you know, it's light. I appreciate y'all having me, you know. Look out for, I don't know, I ain't got no album or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I will be doing other endeavors, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to network all my resources and put them all together so we can all make something. I know a lot of people. So there's a lot of ways. There's got to be some type of way that everybody co-mingle and make something happen where we can all profit and benefit.
Gotta know that, man.
Gotta know that TV,
Gotta know that, bro.
All right, then.
Count them up poorly.
Easy.
Yeah.